what is up, everybody? What's up, Bell Rat? Yeah, I am in. What's up, Brandon Morris? This is rare, right? That you see Triple T in the morning time, right? I guess we could call it ice water with Triple T in the morning. Even the duck man's up. Go on, duck. Say, yo, what's up, everybody? Say, pause up. Yeah. What's up, Jason Perry? Man, you up early over on the West Coast, ain't you? Are y'all still on the West Coast? Where you at? What's up, MRJI Barrett? Yeah, still on the West Coast, huh? Well, as you can see in the title, I am in Snorelord's backyard. Let me turn the truck off. It may be a little quieter. There we go. But yeah, I am in Snorelord's backyard. Anybody that knows Snorelord knows where I'm at. Yes, I am in Springfield. As many times as he said Springfield, Missouri, I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now that's where Snorelord is from. But yeah, I thought that'd be a good catchy title, Snorelord's backyard. So yeah, I'm not too far away from where he's at, probably. I think he's at the house, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, we're in Springfield, Missouri. And not too far from the Prime Terminal. I think the Prime Terminal is like one exit over from where I'm at. But I didn't figure there'd be many people in here this time of morning. Most people was either getting up, getting ready to start their day, or have already started their day, or aren't thinking about, YouTube or anything this time of morning. But what's up, Mark? Nomadic Brit, good morning. There you go, drive and listen. But that's what I always do. I thought I would go live. Oh, you're in Portland, okay. Still on the West Coast. Ooh, that sun's fixing to get in my eyes. I can already see it. So you can tell I'm facing east. But yeah, I thought I'd just come on here real quick and give everybody an update on the truck, and do something I keep promising to do, but I haven't done it in like forever. As many times as I've been in the shop, and I keep saying, yeah, I'll tell you how much it was, and then I'll go over this and that, and then I never do. That's just like I probably got so much daggum video footage right now I need to get edited and uploaded I haven't done. And I don't know why I didn't get it done while I was in the hotel. I guess I was thinking about other things. But anyway, I got the bill from getting the truck fixed. And everybody that saw the last live feed, the problems I was having with it. The throttle would come and go, and everything, and so I had to get it into the shop. Actually, I have two different shop bills. One shop bill was for Minnesota, and then this shop bill here is for Sykeston, Missouri. And I just want to say real quick, what's up, Big Joe? Before I go any further, I just want to say Trucks Incorporated, Trucks Inc. in Sykeston, Missouri. Actually, it's like a suburb of Sykeston, Miner, I think is the little suburb it's in, right there off of I-55 exit. I want to say it's exit 62. me see if I can pull that down a little bit, see if that'll help block some of the sun. But yeah, I want to say it's exit 62. Anyway, they do super good work, fast, very affordable, the nicest southern country-like folk you ever want to meet and talk to. And they take a lot of time, you know, to help you out, go over things with you. If you got questions, they let you explain what's going on. Just really good folks. And Matt is the service manager, Matt Jones. And if you need parts, talk to Josh. And I mean, it's just I've went in there and bought parts. They've helped me out with parts and stuff. This is the second time they've done work on my truck. Last time they replaced the seal. I can't remember if it was in one of the rear end chunks or if it was differential seal or something back there in the rear end that they replaced. Did really good work on that. Changed out the fluids, all that stuff for me before. So I knew they were good folks. I knew they did good work. I knew they did, you know, they worked pretty fast. So that's why I went back to them, you know. And I felt like they could probably help me out with what I needed to get done. What's up, TJ? So I thought I would go over the bill with y'all real quick and let you know what happened. So I'll just read to you what they put in. It says they checked the unit in for losing throttle and having transmission codes. Pulled the truck in and hooked it up to the computer, printed off the DTC codes. They got the specific codes listed, P105594 and P07294. Followed guided diagnostics, pulled TCM and throttle noticed at earlier time. And then it has the labor, 4.7 hours at $138 an hour. $138 an hour, man, that's cheaper than TA Petro. And they do much more better work, I guarantee. But $376 worth of parts, $25 worth of computer software charges. EPA service charges was around $12.97. Sales tax was $28.14. Anyway, the grand total when they finished everything up was $1,091, man. Check that out. $1,091, man. I couldn't believe it. Can you believe that? So basically what they did was, they didn't put in here what they did they? Oh, dadgummit. Did I skip over what they did? Follow guidelines. Okay, yeah, I must have skipped the line. Okay, it says follow diagnosis, pull TMC, and resoldered the ribbon harness. They road tested the unit twice, and there was no loss of throttle at either time. Man, it tells you I just woke up, don't it? I skipped the whole line. I didn't even read. So. So yeah, okay, so I told you the codes. It says follow guided diagnostics, pull TMC, and resoldered the ribbon harness. The ribbon harness is like, I guess it's like a wiring harness maybe that's in the transmission. And the way they explained it to me was the soldering had cracked, and it was making, it would connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect. And so every time it did that, you know, you'd have that 25 to 35 seconds where it was dead throttle, and then boom, it would catch again and take off and go again. And then, you know, I don't know if hitting bumps in the road triggered it. I don't know, you know, what triggered it to disconnect like that. Because you know how these trucks bounce around on the roads and everything today. Yeah, a day's work. They got me in Monday morning, got me out before lunch on Tuesday. So they had it in there maybe 24, 26 hours, something like that, 28 hours, less than 28 hours. Because I didn't go in until 8 a.m. and then they didn't pull it into the shop, I know, until after 9 a.m. So yeah, about 24 hours or so. but they're only open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So they're not one of those shops that stays open till midnight, 10 p.m., none of that stuff. So they keep more like business hours, you know. But they get the work done, and they did a great job. And the other bill I had was where I went to I got it up here, let's see. I got so much daggum paperwork. Actually, I gave him that printout of the codes, and he never gave it back to me. Dadgummit. Good thing I took a picture of it, huh? Okay, here it is. I got it. All right, the other place I went to in Minnesota was called Nuss. Let's see, you can see that. Nuss Trucking and Equipment in Burnsville, Minnesota, which is like a suburb south of Minneapolis. This Nuss place, I want to say they have like 3 or 4 shops or something like that up there in the Minnesota area. And I took it into them, explained to them what it was doing, and they test drove it, and it did not repeat what it had done. The people there in Sikeston, between the time I left Minnesota to the time I got to Sikeston, I recorded what the truck was doing and played it back for them there in Sikeston. I wish I could have done that with these folks here. I just didn't think about doing that. But they said they cannot duplicate, drove the unit, throttle behaves as intended, saved codes and noted metal in the transmission oil. Also noted several out-of-date modules, updated all modules and cleared codes, repair complete. Not even close to being complete. And then it says customer request to change transmission fluid and filter. So they did that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I was looking to see if it said how much they charge per hour for labor. Let's see. It says labor was $169, and that don't sound right. Yeah, their breakdown doesn't look like the breakdown on the one from Sikeston, but they yeah. Okay, yeah, no, here it is. Labor, $760.50. Parts, $365.12. Miscellaneous charges, $78.80. Total charges, $1,204.42. $31.63 on taxes for a total of $1,236.05. So they charged me $137. No, about $145 more than the place in Sikeston charged me, and the ones in Sikeston had it in the shop for like almost a day and a half, and didn't charge me as much as these guys did. You know, these guys charged me more on labor just for the couple hours it was in there than the people there in Sikeston. So I guess that just tells you the difference between the two locations, you know. Both of them are Volvo dealers. I was looking to see if it said the specific hourly rate. The only thing I can figure is it's maybe $169 an hour. But it's just, they didn't, I mean, they said they test drove it, but I guarantee you they didn't get out on the interstate and go, you know, far enough for it to do it. Plus they wasn't pulling the trailer, and they were bobtailing, and I don't know if they ever even got on the interstate and got it up to speed. So I don't know. Daniel Dami, what's up, brother? How did I miss you? You got in there before TJ did. I didn't see you. M Crams, what's up? But yeah, so I just, man, I tell you, when he called me and told me the truck was ready and it was $1,091, my first response was, y'all better get ready, man, because when I get there, some people are getting some hugs. I was just so excited, man. I was like, oh. I mean, because, you know, I'm thinking $5,000 or some crap like that, you know. Because somebody had told me just the ribbon or the wiring harness or whatever it is almost $1,000 just for the part, you know, plus all the labor, taking the transmission out, doing all the other stuff. I just thought it was going to be 3 or 4 or 5,000 or more, you know. And then when he told me $1,091, I was just, wow. I couldn't believe it was that bad. You drove your personal vehicle into Mexico? I heard that was like not a good idea. Would you make it back to America, or are you still in Mexico? Are you still in Mexico? Huh. Yeah. I overheard Pale Rider talking to, who was it he was talking to? I forget the guy's name now, but he was saying that they got to talking about some of the people we used to know back in the day when we would run out to El Paso. There was a guy out there that ran a transportation services, I guess you would call it, where, you know, he would take you across the border into Mexico, you know, if you wanted to go shopping or go have a beer or do something like that, you know. There was a guy named the Cadillac Man was one of them, and I remember the other one was Papa Smurf, and it seemed like there was a couple others, but those are the two names that stuck out the most to me. Yeah, Jason, Cadillac Man, those two, and seems like I rode with at least both of those, probably both of those guys. But they were two different pickup places. The two pickup places that where I've rode out from was I think there was 3. There was the Flying J there in Anthony. Then there was was it a TA or Petro that was halfway between there and, was it Horizon exit 37 where the big Petro was down there. It seemed like there was a small one in between, but yeah, back in my younger days when I was young and dumb and didn't know no better, I'd jump in a little minivan and go across the border over to Mexico. I think that's where I first started drinking Corona and tequila. I never drunk it as a redneck Southern boy. But yeah, those were the days, man. We were young and dumb. But yeah, I just wanted to do a short live feed this morning and let everybody know what's going on, because if you're waiting for a video for me to upload to tell you what happened, you probably done forgot what it was even about. So that's why I thought I'd go ahead and just jump on here and do a quick live feed this morning and tell everybody what's going on with the truck and that we got it fixed. And man, I'm just I booked the load. I went ahead and booked the load yesterday. Went down to just a little outside of Memphis, and I think it's Bahawara, BYRAILAI or some stuff like that, Mississippi, right there on the Tennessee-Mississippi line, and picked up a load of tires, and I'm bringing them back up to Omaha, Nebraska. So yeah, I'm headed up to Omaha, Nebraska, and once I did the drop and hook last night, I made it back up here to Springfield, and so I'm gonna do my 10-hour break here, and then I'm gonna drive on up to Omaha. I should be up there this afternoon and do my break up there. Get my first. I got 2 drops. I got a drop there, and then another drop in Cortland. And so we get those 2 drops off, and then probably looking for me another load out. So I think that's what I'm fixing to do now, is jump online and see if I can find me a load out of Nebraska. But yeah, I what I did was I booked the load, and I I went ahead and booked one that had a little bit of deadhead on it, so I could deadhead a little ways and see what it did. Thank goodness for my brother-in-law and for being a mechanic, so he helped me fix it. It cost me, wow, $1,600. I thought he was fixing to say dollars for a minute. I was like, oh, crap. So that's like what, 20, 30 bucks, something like that. But yeah, I did the deadhead thing because I said, well, you know, it's about 150, 160 miles down there to where I got to go. And okay, 84 bucks, that's not bad. If I have to, you know, if I deadhead down there and it does okay, then, you know, I feel good about it. Go ahead and pick up the load and start coming back up here. And then I said, well, if I can make it back up, you know, somewhere like Springfield, which is a good little, you know, that was like, I want to say it was about maybe almost 6 hours I drove close to it from down there to up here, and it never did it one time, going or coming, knock on wood, it's good to go. So I feel like now maybe I'll be okay. And so that's what I'm fixing to do as soon as I get off here, is jump in here and start doing some searching for a load out of Nebraska. And unless there's a super duper good paying load that runs over the weekend, I'll probably grab a short run to get me somewhere else, maybe to Iowa or somewhere like that, and then grab another load to run over the weekend. And you know, I went over everything with my wife Teresa and talked to her, and I told her, I said, you know, I just need to run. You know, I want to get us back on track because we've had so much we've had to go and do the past 2 months, you know, between stuff at the house, stuff with the truck, and it's just, I need some steady running, you know, because it seems like from the time you remember we went on vacation right up to Kentucky Lake, and we got back from vacation up in Kentucky Lake. Oh, there's a Landstar pulling in now. Oh, kind of looks like a Western Star from here, but it could be a KW. Anyway, we got back from vacation right before the 4th of July, and it just seems like from that time until right after, well, till the end of July, somewhere in there, it seems like we spent, yeah, that's a Western Star. It's white with like blue fuel tanks and blue fender. Western Landstar. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we just spent a ton of money, you know, with stuff we had to get done around the house, the well and other stuff, and then the truck, having issues with the truck. And so I just need to run and try to make back some of that money we spent, because when you spend $20,000 in less than 2 months, it takes a toll on you. So that's why I wanted to run a little bit and try to get some of that back. And I did good once, you know, got some of the stuff done on the truck. You know, I had like a $9,500 week, you know, and some other good weeks mixed in with it. But it's just, you know, I need to prove to myself that I can run this truck, you know, for a good solid month and not be in the shop, you know. So I just had a PM done a few days ago, and we had these repairs done on the truck. So there's no reason for me to be in the shop for, you know, for anything for the next solid month at least. I think the next time I'm gonna have to go in the shop is gonna be for a not a PM, Landstar 120-day DOT inspection. I hope that'll be the next time I'm in the shop, and that'll be back at the house with the guy that does it for me there. What's up, Next Gen? But yeah, so I just want some steady running where I'm not in the shop, and some steady paychecks, and I'll be happy. So we'll see. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys, because I told you I would tell you as soon as I knew something. I'd let you guys know what's going on with the truck and everything, and try to be, you know, because that's been my main thing from the day one, is to be transparent, not try to hide a bunch of junk from you, not to try to make stuff up. What's up, John Armstrong? Yeah, he's right back behind that curtain, and any minute now he's gonna pop out. All right, there he is. Snorelord. Okay, come on, pop out. Come on out, Snorelord. Nah, he's close enough probably to me that he could pop out any minute from that curtain. But what's up, Snorelord? Pull up your stalker. But yeah. Oh man, you probably know what I'm talking about, Snorelord. If anybody knows, you know. You know, Highway 125. I'm guessing it's a county road, maybe, or a state. I don't even know if it's a state road. But 125. I was coming across 60, and before you get to 65 is 125. And I took 125 to get to the TA, and so that was whoosh, whoosh, back up. That was a crazy road, man. I ain't lying, that thing. And then coming up out of Arkansas on 63, there was some black knuckle driving going on there too, on that 2-lane road. Holy smokes. Woo, that was rough. I was very close. Yeah, 125, it's a trip. I was very close to just staying on 55 and going up to 60 and going across. And but I was like, nah, I'll save a lot of miles if I go ahead and cut up 555 to 63 and on up that way, because that brings you out what is it, Willow or something like that, Mountain View, Mountain Grove or something like that. It's a lot shorter. Oh, how long am I gonna be here? Let me check. Okay, 10 hours would be 2. I'll be here until 1 p.m. Yeah, I did I got here this morning at 3 a.m. Central Time, got fuel and everything, and went straight into the sleeper berth, and kind of circled around a little bit trying to find a place to park. And as I was circling around, a CFI pulled out, and when he did, I was like, oh great, straight back in. So I just pulled up and butt back straight in. It's like, woo, that was good. So yeah, I'll be here till 1 o'clock your time. So yeah, but yeah, I went to bed probably around 4 this morning, got back up around 7:30, a little before 7:30, so I could do this, because I know you go live at 8. So are you going live at 8? I appreciate it, man, but I'm just gonna try to find a load real quick and then go back to bed, because I only got like maybe 2 hours sleep, 3 hours sleep, something like that. So I am tuckered out. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep if I can. I am just give out. Because I was up all day yesterday, and then I drove all night last night, and then got here. So yeah, I just got I went to bed around 4 and then got back up about 3 hours later. So yeah, thumbs up. But and I did talk to another one of our fellow YouTubers over here at Landstar. But if you're gonna be around for lunch, Snorelord, I'll be here, like I said, until 1 o'clock and everything. I don't know what you got on your schedule for today. I thought you had said something about putting a truck in this shop. I don't know. But You're trying to find a load before Saturday cutoff to get me back to Ohio. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back close to Ohio, somewhere like that. I wouldn't mind a good long run over the weekend, South Carolina, North Carolina, somewhere like that. I saw a load going down to Miami that was paying, what was it? It was paying $3,800 from Memphis to Miami. And so if I had to deadhead back out of Miami, it would have ended up paying me about $260, $270 a mile to the truck. Still would have been really good money, even if I'd had to deadhead all the way out of Miami. Yeah, there's plenty of loads around here. I'm going up to Nebraska, so I got to find me something out of Nebraska. Up around Omaha area. I'm going up there, and I got 2 drops, a load of tires, no touch. I don't have to toss any tires, so that's good, because I am not up for tossing more tires. I need a break from tossing tires. That 485 I had to toss a couple weeks ago about wore me out when it comes to the tire thing. Okay, John says, I just got the DAT board low book in Denton, Texas, near Dallas. Okay. I thought about getting a DAT board and trying to, just so I could see what's out there, because I have a couple friends over here at Landstar agents that if I find a load I want, all I have to do is call her or text her, send her an email or something, and say, hey, I got this load, can you go snag it for me and put me on it under Landstar umbrella thing or whatever, and she'll do it for me. So that might be something I do, you know, just to try to, because I told her, I said, look, if I could get a load out and back to where you are, or pick up one of your loads, run it out, and then grab it, and then come another load back, I said I would just keep running freight for you, you know, all the time, if she's got it. Right now, I think she may be not so many loads. I don't know, because they had an outbreak of COVID or something at the facility there. Good morning, sweetheart, my darling. She's in here this morning. Hey, baby. So, but anyway, I just wanted to jump on, let everybody know what's going on. Snorelord's at the house. Any minute now, he's going to be on the front porch, sipping coffee, dropping some wisdom on us. So, see, John, he was telling John, Uber has water loads out of Seguin going to Tulsa, paying good. When I do my searching, if you're a Landstar BCO, you know this, you can go in and put in certain perimeters when you're searching. So one of my perimeters is going to be like 30,000 pounds, somewhere in there. So I can try to stay away from the heavy loads for a while, to try to lessen the wear and tear on my truck, because those heavy paper loads and stuff like that, that I've hauled before, those heavy totes with the chemicals in them and stuff, man, they wear you out in a hurry. All that heavy weight. So, whew. Hey, Mark, I talked to Matt last night. He gave me a call, and we talked for a good little while till my service went dead over there on when I was coming up US 63, and I hit those backwoods up in there, North Arkansas, and my service went completely dead. I had like no bars, and but we were talking for a while and everything, and so I gave him some ideas about if you wanted to talk to some of these guys, you know, like Pale Rider, Snorelord, some of these other guys, how to go about doing that. So talk to Matt. He'll tell you what I was telling him about the Z. So oh, you did a very heavy load out of Nevada. Would love a lighter load. I'm telling you, man, I got a load of tires on, right? And this is the heaviest load of tires I've ever hauled. I think it's like 31,000. Yeah, 30,512 pounds. So yeah, this is the heaviest load of tires I've ever hauled. And it's only 338 tires. So it must be big 18-wheeler tires, maybe. Yeah, I think it is, because it's going. Yeah, it's going to a truck stop type place. Yeah, yeah. I bet they are. I bet that's what it is. Looking at the customer, that's what I bet they are. Woo, boy. Oh man, can y'all see that sun? How bright it is? Woo. Hey, did you get a bad storm last night at your house, Snorelord? Because it stormed here real bad. Truck was shaking just a little bit. A lot of heavy rain. Plenty of lightning, because Duckman was hiding up under the bunk back there. He can't stand no lightning, man. He hates that lightning. Yeah, I thought so. When we first got here, it was just a light little barely sprinkling, so I went ahead and let him run around a little bit before we hit the site, and so that's why I guess he's still good for this morning. But yeah, we gonna just chill out for a little bit, find a load, and then go to bed. But because I got to get back up probably by noon at the latest, make some coffee and get going. I think it's a short run though. I don't think it's that far. Let's see. From here to Omaha, anybody know off the top of your head? Let's see. Yeah, it's like 358 miles, 5.5 hours maybe. Does anybody know Highway 13 when you're leaving out of Springfield, running up 13 to Kansas City, towards Kansas City? Does anybody ever run that road, Highway 13? It looks kind of curvy to me, but a friend of mine told me that it was 4 lanes, so I guess I'll find out. But let's see. Oh hell, that's light. I just did 42 mango juice for Starbucks. I was at the Pilot last night near St. Louis, and that lightning storm was crazy. It was, wasn't it? Oh, it's a good road. Okay, cool. I was worried about it, man, because it didn't look very good on the map when I was first looking at it. I mean, even looking at it now, it looks kind of rigid going. I mean, it looks like good from Springfield up until you get to, what's that place there? Clinton. And then once you leave Clinton, it looks a little shaky. And then on up to Kansas City, and then you get on 35 and then run on up. So yeah, but that's so I ain't got very far to drive today. And I'll get there, and let's see, if I leave here around, what did I say, 1 o'clock, I should be up there before 7 tonight and get parked and do my break and be ready to go first thing in the morning. Hey, what's up, Drum Kenworth? Glad you dropped in, buddy. In case you missed it, got the truck out of the shop, $1,091, man. All they had to do was go in and solder some wires back together in the transmission, and boom, I was good to go, you know. So I dodged a bullet. That was, whoo. Because when you start talking transmission and you drive an automatic, you know, Volvo I-shift transmission, those things are super expensive. And so, you know, all I could think was $20,000. That was the number that kept popping in my head, you know. And I was like, God, I don't want to spend that much money. And then when they told me $1,091, I was like, oh God, that's so awesome. Okay, John. But yeah, that was like, oh, that was great. That was awesome. Because I mean, I didn't know what to expect, you know. And but I felt confident that it was electrical. I really did, just because of the way it was, what it was doing, and the fact that they never found no big chunks of metal, or no, not a heavy concentration of metal shavings or anything. It was just a few, metal shavings when they did it from normal wear and tear. So I felt good that it wasn't anything mechanical in the transmission. I felt like it was electrical, somewhere between the motor and the transmission, somewhere in there. Something wasn't making a good connection, because that explains the 25 seconds to 30 seconds where it would stop and then reconnect and then go again. So yeah, man, it was like in $8-9 from being somewhere near $8-9 away from being 1100. But still, anything like that is amazing. Yeah. Well, a lot of the research I was doing was on the Facebook Volvo Masters Facebook page, and a lot of people on there will tell you 100 different things, because everybody's had something like that happen to them. So that's where I was getting some of my information from. But yeah, if you ever in Sykeston, Missouri, and are anywhere near there, and you need truck work done, they probably work on trucks other than Volvo, I would think. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. But the guys are really great. They get you in pretty fast, out pretty fast, and do a really good work. But it's Trucks INC in Sykeston, Missouri. They're on 55. I want to say it's exit 62. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's it. But you can find them. They're easy to find. So, and there's a hotel, there's like 3 hotels right there in walking distance of where they're at. But if you're going to stay at one of those 3, stay at the Best Western, because it's way better than the other 2. That's where we stayed at. And so it just, like I said, I'm really so blessed that that's all it was. It wasn't anything more major than that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump off and try to find us a load, and then grab some sleep, quick nap. If I can just get me about a 2-3 hour power nap, I'll be good to get me on up to Nebraska, and get up there and get a good night's sleep tonight, and be ready to go tomorrow. But thank you guys, man. I know a lot of you guys out there that were praying for me. Matt, Joe, Mark, Phil Ryder, a lot of you guys, man. Y'all, John, all of you, man, y'all are wonderful. I really appreciate it. But I don't know if I told y'all this, but I actually did hit it from Minneapolis, all the way down to Sykeston, Missouri, just to get these guys to work on my truck, because I had confidence in them to do what they did. And so that's how far I was willing to deadhead to get them to work on it. So, whew. But it was worth it. I told Matt last night, I said, man, I did all that deadheading. I said, but the money it cost me in diesel to get down there, and then then for them to fix it like they did, and not cost me no more than it did, to me it was well worth it. So, but yeah, I'll be talking to you in a minute, sweetheart. I promise you, I'll give you a call or text you here in just a second. But I thought John said he was in Denton. Oh well. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Snorelord, if you want to go live, if you're at the house, man, go live. We'll check you out. And I don't know, sometimes you go live and do the coffee thing from the front. I couldn't do coffee talk like y'all do this morning, because I don't want to start drinking coffee right now. I want to try to get some more sleep. But I thought I'd jump up when everybody was getting ready to go, and try to do this. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna jump off here. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and everything. And like I said, just thank the good Lord, I was able to get it fixed like I was, and it didn't cost me no more than it did. So we're gonna hope and pray we have some steady, good running. No live. It's all right. Well, we'll catch you when you do go live next time. But yeah, I'll be here till 1 o'clock, and like I said, I'll be up no later than 12, if not sooner. So if you're still in the area, if you want to stop by, we'll be here. Because you know where we're at, right? You know where I'm at anyway. All right, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the positive thoughts and everything that y'all toss my way. I really appreciate it. And it's always great getting to talk to everybody and keeping you guys up to date on what's going on. So, whoo, what is it, Wednesday? It's hump day. And when it's hump day, you don't stop, you keep punching. All right, y'all have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all again pretty soon, okay? Oh. Dadgummit. So how do you end the dadgum? It's so much easier on a laptop than on a cell phone. Huh.